and beyond after.
I mean, Popo and Koopa is a character we don't really see much in the scrim practice before M4, but coming in Popo in the lane, I expect to play really aggressive because it does have the talk to buy you every so often. And Beatrice actually need a little bit of scaling now because of the iteration nerfs in the previous patches.
It does feel a little bit bad that, you know, Wesker doesn't hurt as much, so you can just take up over like one or two shots once you get like your first item. But, you know, things have changed.
Imagine Popo and Koopa combined with the real world manipulation from Yi. That's gonna be an easy turn for TODAK to take RRQ. They need an answer with this strat, for this strat.
I don't know, I'm looking specifically at Clay. He's got to have some tip-top gameplay to take out Popo and Koopa and still make sure that Moon doesn't get out of his lane at all.
But who is excited for Albert on the Fanny though as we walk into game 1?
Well, let's find out. Let's ask the people here who's excited for TODAK versus RRQ as we jump right into the land of dawn. Immediately, we are seeing purple buffs being started on. Rival actually opting not to, as he is going to be on this Martis. The Hayabusa has been flexed.
Wow, alright, Hayabusa, not right. What the heck is going on? Chiku guys on the Hayabusa in the gold lane with that high-end dry and executes. What do you think about this, Ass Dave?
TODAK always surprises us with their playstyle, with their switches, swaps. You can see Popo going to the goal lane, just bullying the Suzhong right now because of the range with the help of Yumski. And on the other side, Hayabusa was execute. Once you get level 4, if you do one combo, the execute can help you secure the kill. Oh, look, a little bit of jungle invade coming out from Win.
Yeah, I mean, Vin is going right in deep. He needs to go through, but here comes Albert already with the steel cables looking for that first blood. He's able to flicker out of there as Vin walks out just in time. Clay manages to get just enough life, and Albert succeeds. Oh no, Rival succeeds in getting that Litho Wanderer. First blood rates as shown on screen, 87% and the majority leaning towards TODAK.
It shows, right, that RRQ, we know RRQ as a very aggressive team, but TODAK in M4, it's actually them who has a 87% first blood rate, so that speaks volume on TODAK responding, yeah, you want to play early game, let me play early game. Let's see though, Albert here is struggling, almost 2 minutes in, has not reached level 4.
What's stressing me out right now is the fact that if we're looking at both sides of the map, for TODAK, it is a slight disadvantage because Turtle is going to be spawning on that bottom side and Purple Buff is on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, but at the same time, look at TODAK. They're all in position and have more level 4 approaching this first turtle. Look at Rival is already getting on that bottom side though.
Yep, they find the initial catch and immediately Black Dragon secures the kill onto Momo. That's first blood as Moon now in trouble, flickering out of the way under the turret as Rival finds the King of Shore Sky Guardian. They're going to be locking him down, finding the trade immediately. A quick execute. Clay still holding on. He still has his ultimate. If they walk up too close, it could be danger for Rival. They're sniffing him out as Albert has his purple buff and starting to walk down towards Turtle's side. Bin continuing to harass as much as he can, but here we go. Steel cables already out. The real world manipulation comes through. Knocks up 2. Already gets it. Here comes Clay securing the Turtle and Martis in one fell swoop. Momo is not going to let that slide though as he continues to shoot them down one by one. R7 in the middle of the fight too. Doesn't want to get involved anymore. There's just too many numbers as they back away.
RRQ, they lost the neutral objective, but they secured and equalized in total kill points. TODAK, yeah, they were forcing the fights, but fortunately the Clay, with the clutch rough waves, they actually managed to find the equalizer. 2 minutes spell check. Item check.
Yumski, what a play on a Ruby there. He waited for Albert to come in, and a beautiful execution of skill to stop him mid-flight. When you can see Albert was going for Moon on the Eve there in the back, right? The moment when Eve showed up, you see the Fanny flying in, but not too fast enough. Yumski has stopped the Fanny in the mid-track.
Oh no, losing a purple buff as well. Not the end of the world for Martis at the very least, as he's not as dependent on it. The next play could be happening towards the bottom side of the map again. We see Fanny moving over and Yumski getting into the right position here.
Well, it seems like Chiku guys also secured his Thunder Strike. What it does adds movement speed and penetration, so perhaps he might go crazy the next 2 minutes, but take a look at the mid side here.
Yeah, they find the initial hit on towards Vin, but he's not the priority target here as the real world manipulation comes on in. Vin jumps in, moves it.
My God!
Into the run waves, another beautifully laid combo. Moon cannot respond. Now, bottom side even getting threatened. The petrified
go.
fail knocked up. Momo cannot do anything about it, but the Alpha Wolf keeps him alive long enough, but unfortunately, it's just too much damage.
RRQ with a very sharp execution, and TODAK, they are paying the price.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna comment on the fans. It seems like they're excited. Are you guys excited for RRQ? Oh my
You
god.
got your answer. You got your answer, but now here comes the turtle. This is going to be a really important objective for both sides. It's going to be a potential for... No, it's not a 4v4, as Fanny's on the top side already chunking Chiku down, guys, down to half HP. Bin's going to be starting things off immediately on top of Yumski, but for how long? Clay still waiting for an opportunity. He's getting dicey here. R7 himself jumps in to try to save his teammate, but it's too late. One goes down, and now it's a 4v2. It's not looking good as purple buff is being invaded at the same time, but RRQ have the right idea, slowing this turtle as much as they can until reinforcements show up. The turtle is so low. Martis is able to secure it. Here comes Albert for the potential data. Yumski is going to lock him down just enough. The cutthroat is able to find his neck. Now Moon is on cover. R7 is still chasing down rival. Real world manipulation coming up a little late just to ensure that they secure the kill on towards R7 side. Mid lane continue getting attacked as Chiku guys dying over to Clay once more.
Mid lane falls, and RRQ will grab another lead. But take a look at Albert here with the jukes, with the cables as well. He's able to get out from that, but from that trade, we have learned that RRQ grabbing that mid lane turret, it's not looking good for TODAK.
Not, and also the Hayabusa switch to the EXP lane has not been paying them any dividends. You can see so far, just get absolutely decimated by the Hilda CC plus Beatrix. Beatrix is scaling up already. Let's take a look at Moon. Moon has now reached 300 assists, ranked number 3rd in the most assists in M series.
What? Only 3rd? I'm thinking about how many more number 1 and number 2 have in terms of assists at this stage of the game. But with 55 seconds on the clock here, walk me through the potential fight. Wait, hold on. The catch out to Bin. Immediately, the I'm Offended comes on through. Clay looking for an opportunity to jump into the middle of the fight, but the opportunity has closed. TODAK moves back. Snipe coming in for Skylark does not connect as they focus back on the waves.
RQ, they are now leading in economy here just by a bit. So what it says, TODAK, it is still comebackable. But now RRQ, they need to be careful in picking their fights. Take a look at Albert. He is just grabbing jungles, waiting for information given out by his teammates to give the green light. So it's just a very, very sharp and well-coordinated RQ up until now.
You gotta pay attention to RQ's playstyle. This entire game, when the rest of the team is dragging the attention of TODAK, you have Albert just farming and slaying on the side. Not only did he steal buff, he's able to find a pick here and there. This guy is absolutely popping off today.
Ooh, he got Chiku on a really good timing while he's clearing the wave, and he didn't have the Oki shadow kill, so really nicely played coming in for Albert. This is going to relieve a lot of pressure on that back line. Now let's see, Turtle is going to be started up. Bin once again being in that front line, trying to bait out as many abilities as possible, but R7 pushing out that mid lane, forcing TODAK to give this objective up. Rival, he's thinking about it. Does he want to jump on in to try for a steal? No, he backs off. There's nothing much that he can do at this point, with the Malefic Roar purchase coming in from Chiku going back into his lane. They have to calm down.
In hindsight, I thought it was really smart for that switch, but now I kinda don't see the point here. You have Hayabusa is so prio, but in the gold lane, but let's see an in-game.
Rough waves coming up, Rival's too tanky. He's still holding on. How much more damage can he do? With the petrify, finds the kill with Albert following up. Albert! Real one manipulation already coming up. Moon is gonna get knocked and instantly taken out by Skylar once again.
Bang, bang, bang. 3 bodies in the land of Dawn, and RRQ will expand their lead and space with 70 seconds for that first Lord to be up.
RRQ started off slow and steady, and now it's time to use everything they got to put a pedal to the metal. What a beautiful, beautiful execution there. Just one after another, chin CC to the death. I mean, you gotta be worried about TODAK at this point, because RRQ, when they skill later into the game, they only have more damage on to the Beatrix from Skylar, right? This guy's gonna be one-shotting the Martis. Like, especially after you finish the 3-core item, the DHS, the Corrosion Size, the Golden Staff, it's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be a little too much indeed. Like, look at that. Yumski just eating it. He's too low. He's got to back off for now. But with this 4.4K lead coming in from RRQ, they've been against this matchup against TODAK multiple times. They know their habits, their even dirty little secrets.
This is what I feel like. I'm not sure, but take a look at top side with the Petrify. Chiku guys with that shadow, no quad shadow, can still escape. But I do want to touch on, the composition from TODAK, they lack peel. So nobody can really open vision, nobody can really open bushes because RRQ, now they're ahead 5,000 equipments and damage output will be evident.
All right, let's see as they start the Lord right now. Chiku guys once again getting solo killed by Albert in the top side of the map. Spicy stuff, Albert. It may be his birthday, but right now the birthday boy ain't holding back his punches. The Lord being taken with no issues whatsoever, and TODAK unable to walk up close.
Yes, what a play there from Albert. See, when you have Hayabusa silent, the biggest problem is right now he's falling behind on split push. Right, the strength of Hayabusa is he can go in and out into different lanes, different situations. But in this case, the Hayabusa is kind of stuck in the side lane, so there's no surprises going to the RRQ side.
Personally, I want to speak to you, Dave, about this Hayabusa, right? You played a lot of it. You have many games. When should we expect this Hayabusa to really start popping off and actually participating in these fights?
I mean, look at the Hayabusa's item. He still has not finished the Blade of Despair. Right now, who can you really kill? Right, Fanny is almost untouchable. Clay is always invisible, right? The moment he shows up is the moment you go to the dark screen, the black and white screen, right? Vin is unkillable as well. So, and R7 is only going for a backline. At this point, the Hayabusa's value is only diminishing.
And also to add to that, take a look at the items. Fanny built Dreadnought armor for Hayabusa Shadow kills as well. Wind of Nature also secured by that Beatrix. So again, the power from Hayabusa is just very, very negated. Let's see though, the push.
Oh, this is going to be really difficult here. TODAK right now falling behind at a 7.7K deficit. This Lord is punching on through. Here we go. They find the hook onto Finn. They secure the kill with a chain CC, but here comes Clay. Trying to make the play on towards Momo's side. Unfortunately, does not complete the execution. But does onto Yumski. Once again, one-shotting Moon and getting back out perfectly as Nibiru's passion is already unleashed. Here comes Momo jumping into the middle of the fight as R7 opens things up and looking to zone them away. 2 members down, traded for 1, and an inhibitor turret falls into the hands of RRQ, extending the lead, but he's not done with it yet. Winds of Nature already popped immediately, and that doesn't mean anything. Chiku guys, unfortunately the OP Shadow kill does not do much.
A good defense, but a better offense here shown by RRQ. They took the baser top side and they grabbed almost a 10,000 gold lead in economy. RRQ, they are disciplined. They see no objectives on the board, so they back off.
Yep, Yumski once again trying to open up the map, getting that information his team so desperately needs right now. And immediately you're seeing the snowball effect coming out from RRQ side. Snipe? Nah, it doesn't connect just yet.
I mean, at this point, RRQ is playing patiently, right? The conceal play. Here we go.
They find it immediately, going for the full combo play as well. Gets caught out, but 3 go down in return. Immediately, Skylar making the difference and a complete wipeout. RRQ initiate and end the fight.
They can end Gideon. They can end Assassin Dave. Take a look at the top side. Minions, they're doing it. They're doing it.
It's over already. Nobody's going to be able to get back in time. The wave play, even Skylar switching over to Bennett. It's done. That's game 1. Going over to RRQ. Luminous Lord already spotted, but who needs it? GG, well played to RRQ HOSHI.